The Godox SL60 has been one of the best entry-level lights for several years now. The first one I bought was silent. Then customers told me that theirs were making fan noises and that the mics were picking it up. When I bought my second one, I realized what all the fuss was about. Have a listen. This is the first one that I bought. No complaints there. And then I bought a second one. They're exactly the same. Both of them set here to 20%, so I'm not pushing the lights. You can hear we're hearing fan in that. And it was enough to cause stress, as I say, to customers that were saying, I'm picking it up in my microphone. So if I'm honest, I've been wary of recommending the SL60 as their production seems to be a bit hit and miss. Plus, more recently, sadly, they've stopped shipping the remote control with it, which is not cool. We have customers all around the world and it takes them time to get these lights shipped to them, and then they find there's no remote for it and they've got to spend another $15, $20 on it. Well, imagine my excitement when a few weeks back I realized that they'd created a new version. There was a successor to the Godox SL60, the SL60 Mark II. Now let's just see them side by side. You can see they've changed the size slightly. Not massively. But check it out. This is what I was excited about. Notice what it says on Amazon. It's now got an ultra silent fan. That's exactly what we've been looking for. More silent environment. What does it say down here? Noise in the scene affects the performance of the video. The upgraded lights are much quieter to provide a more serene environment. Awesome. Well, do you want to have a listen to it? For context, let me just plug that original back in. Do you want to hear what an ultra silent fan sounds like? That's even louder. How can Godox claim this to be an ultra silent fan better than the previous model? In my opinion, listening here, this just as bad, if not louder, than what the previous one was. Now you might say, that's all right, my lights are set off in the distance, I don't need that kind of a setup. But when I'm talking to my customers, we're setting them up with an equipment just like this with a light right above them, and it's picking it up in their microphones, and it's just not acceptable. Godox, I'm sorry, but I'm going to be sending this light straight back. And if you, like me, have been excited about the SL60 Mark II with its ultra silent fan, then I'm sorry to say it's not the solution that you've been looking for. Which begs the question, what do I recommend? And actually, what light are we using right now? Well, that would be the dearer Aperture Amaran 100XS. It's a more powerful light, not that we're needing that extra power. It's also a bicolor, which I should have said we upgraded to with this one. That just means that we can choose a cooler or a warmer color and make it much easier to balance in with existing lighting going on in the room. And when I say dearer, this SL60 Mark II Bi cost me £168. The Aperture Amaran 100X cost me £279. So £90 more. Now there are quite a few options in this price range for lights, very similar models. I know 𝗏𝗏 have got one as well that looks almost identical to this. I'd love to hear from you in the comments if you've got an alternative, what is it you're using, and what do you think to it. But we've recently moved over our whole lighting system to this Aperture Amaran range of lights. We use the 𝗏𝗃𝗃 tube lights that I've got one above me, one off to the side of me, as well as this 100X in front of me. We wanted a system that worked together and allowed me to control it from sitting here in front of the camera from a single app, and it does that very well. For sure, I'll do a video on our current lighting setup. Be sure to subscribe if you want to catch that. But I just wanted to make this quick video before this goes back and let you know the reality of what an ultra silent fan sounds like. I hope that's been useful. Sorry to be negative about this, but I'm just trying to keep it real. Leave me a comment. I'd love to hear what you think about this, and I'll see you in another video. See ya.